If you aspire to lead a successful life, there is one crucial decision that can transform everything. You can either wait for one day or begin on day one. The gap between the life you envision and the one you currently experience hinges on this single choice. Every goal, breakthrough, and transformation starts with one uncomfortable step. While waiting may feel safe, it keeps you stagnant. Initiating action seems daunting, yet it generates momentum. The future is not something that arrives by chance. It is something that you create, starting with your actions today. These words are not merely meant to inspire, but to propel you into action. In the moments that follow, I will outline the mindset changes that differentiate dreamers from doers. You will discover how to liberate yourself from indecision, rewire your thinking for success, and finally silence the distractions that hold you back. Many will continue to say one day, but the few who choose day one are the ones who rise above, build their paths, and transform their lives from the inside out. The choice is immensely powerful. Each morning, as you awaken, you encounter life's defining question. Will you treat today as just another one day, or will you declare it your day one? Throughout my years of studying the most successful people, one undeniable truth emerges. Greatness is never a matter of chance. It is the result of deliberate, consistent choices. Consider Thomas Edison, one of history's most renowned inventors. In his quest to create a practical electric bulb, he faced thousands of failures. Mr. Edison fully understood the significance of day one. Every morning, he chose to persevere, dedicating himself fervently to his purpose. Had he hesitated and postponed his efforts, constantly murmuring to himself, one day, humanity might still be in the dark, both literally and metaphorically. Mr. Edison recognized that waiting for the ideal moment is akin to remaining idle at a station, hoping for a train that never arrives. The perfect moment is always now. Each sunrise offers you a fresh canvas that invites your courage and determination. Life does not guarantee an ideal beginning. It only provides opportunities. These opportunities require your immediate attention and decisive action. Hesitating only diminishes your resolve and extinguishes your passion. Understand this clearly. The greatest risk in life is the decision not made, the opportunity not grasped, the dream not pursued. I have encountered countless individuals paralyzed by indecision, endlessly waiting for the perfect conditions. However, conditions seldom align perfectly. Rather, it is your internal resolve that shapes your external circumstances. Each moment spent waiting steals your most precious resource, time. Once lost, time cannot be regained. Successful individuals recognize the urgency of acting now, taking determined and focused steps toward their goals. Choosing day one signifies embracing your dreams with unwavering commitment and fervent enthusiasm. It means acknowledging that every action taken today serves as a building block for tomorrow's achievements. Your future is constructed from the day-to-day decisions you make, actions taken in faith, even when the results are uncertain. The habit of taking immediate action consistently transforms your ambitions into concrete realities. Decisiveness is a hallmark of successful leaders and achievers. As Henry Ford once said, "You cannot build a reputation on what you are going to do." The world rewards those who act boldly, those who courageously affirm today as day one, seizing every opportunity with passionate intensity. Momentum begins with action, and greatness flourishes from relentless commitment. Therefore, rise each morning with purpose, clear about what you intend to achieve today. Break your broader goals into actionable steps, and refuse to delay the essential actions that draw you nearer to your dreams. Remember that procrastination and delay are thieves that rob you of your potential. Choose decisively, act immediately, and allow each day to usher you closer to the extraordinary life that awaits your determined action. Today, cast aside all doubt or hesitation. Embrace this moment as the authentic beginning of your life's greatest achievements. Be courageous, be bold, and be relentless. Success favors the tenacious soul who chooses action over delay. Start today. Your future self eagerly anticipates the outstanding results your decisive actions will bring. Next, define your purpose with clarity. Purpose serves as the North Star for every successful journey, illuminating the path through life's uncertain landscapes. Through my lifelong study of successful individuals, I've discovered one powerful truth. Clarity of purpose distinguishes achievers from mere dreamers. Without well-defined objectives, your efforts scatter aimlessly, drifting like leaves in the wind. Consider Walt Disney, whose life exemplifies purpose realized. From humble origins, Mr. Disney envisioned a world where imagination inspired millions. He did not merely wish for success or wait passively for fortune's favor. Instead, he explicitly defined success and fully committed himself to his vision. His clarity empowered him to turn obstacles into opportunities and dreams into tangible realities. Today, Mr. Disney's legacy stands as a testament to the power of purpose-driven action. Now, take a moment to reflect deeply on your own life. What is your definitive purpose? Ask yourself essential questions. Where do you envision yourself in 3 years? What legacy do you wish to create and leave behind? What specific actions must you take to attain these desired outcomes? Your answers will shape the trajectory of your journey, providing both a compass and a roadmap for your life's voyage. Without well-defined goals, you become akin to a ship adrift without a compass, directionless, and at the mercy of life's storms. Clarity of purpose serves as your anchor, grounding your decisions and focusing your efforts, ensuring that each action aligns you closer to your ultimate vision. Every successful individual I have studied has developed an unwavering sense of purpose. Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison each articulated their life's mission with striking clarity, guiding their choices and fueling relentless perseverance. Purpose fosters courage in times of adversity, resilience in setbacks, and energy in pursuit. Your purpose is your greatest asset. Clearly define it, visualize it vividly, and chase it passionately. Let your purpose inspire every action and inform each decision, compelling unwavering commitment. Every day spent without clear goals is a day wasted, a missed opportunity to progress toward your dreams. The world favors those who know exactly what they want and pursue it with unwavering determination. Your success hinges on your ability to define your targets clearly and relentlessly pursue them, regardless of the challenges faced. So today, embrace your purpose with absolute clarity. Visualize your goals in explicit detail, allowing your vision's clarity to inspire immediate and consistent action. Create specific steps toward achievement by meticulously planning your pathway. Remember, vague ambitions yield vague results, while clearly articulated goals lead to definitive accomplishments. Your life, your actions, and ultimately your legacy reflect your clarity of purpose. Embrace this profound truth, allowing it to guide every decision and empower every effort. The greatness you seek is attainable, but only through precise clarity and purposeful action. Boldly define your purpose today. Commit wholly and watch as the universe conspires to help you realize your dreams. Next, let us explore the magic of resilience. Resilience, in its purest form, is the transformative force that turns setbacks into stepping stones. In my extensive study of success principles, I have found that resilience is not merely a desirable quality. It is an absolute necessity. It is the invisible strength that allows you to rise when others remain down, to continue moving forward when the world suggests you quit. Each failure, each defeat, each hardship, these are not cues to retreat, but divine instructors guiding your growth. Consider the life of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most inspiring figures in human history. Before ascending to the highest office in the land, he encountered a series of failures that would have demoralized most men. He lost his mother at a young age, faced multiple business failures, endured the loss of his beloved, and suffered a string of political defeats that would have crushed the hopes of ordinary individuals. But Mr. Lincoln was not ordinary. He was resilient. He recognized that defeat is not the end, but rather a detour. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary component of it. Each setback fueled his growth and became a catalyst for his transformation. Every individual's journey will encounter obstacles. This is not merely a prediction, but a certainty. Life will test your determination at every turn. However, within each challenge lies a profound truth. These trials are not meant to shatter you, but to prepare you, refining your spirit, strengthening your will, and uplifting your character. In moments of hardship, remember that life poses a fundamental question: how much do you desire it? Resilience is the answer to that inquiry. It embodies the quiet strength that enables you to stand tall when life's storms rage around you, the determination that insists on trying again when the world says it's over. Do not be mistaken. Resilience does not arise from comfort. It is forged in the fires of difficulty, cultivated in moments of despair when giving up seems the easiest choice. Yet those who withstand adversity emerge stronger, wiser, and better equipped to embrace the greatness that awaits. The most successful individuals I have encountered did not enjoy linear paths of uninterrupted success. On the contrary, they faced failure after failure, but their resilience drove them forward. They embraced a timeless principle I often repeat: every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries within it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. This is not mere philosophy, it is a natural law. However, that seed only flourishes when watered with faith and nurtured by persistence. Begin to view each failure not as an endpoint, but as a lesson. Ask yourself, what does this setback teach me? How can I grow from this difficulty? What new directions are being revealed? The answers to these questions form the foundation of your ultimate success. Let resilience be your constant companion, shaping your mindset so profoundly that every defeat becomes a gateway to deeper wisdom. When you stumble, and you will, do not curse the ground. Instead, celebrate the lesson learned. Rise, dust yourself off, and forge ahead with renewed resolve. Remember, the strongest oak in the forest is not the one shielded from the winds, but the one that stands firm in the storm and continues to grow. You possess the power to endure, to rise, and to succeed. The challenges you face are not punishments. They are preparations. They prove that your dreams are important enough to require growth, and growth demands discomfort. Welcome challenges. Meet them with enthusiasm. Start today, firmly believing that your resilience will turn every possibility into certainty. Allow your struggles to cultivate the soil in which your greatness can take root. Let every hardship fortify your conviction. Let every obstacle inspire your evolution. Ultimately, it is not the absence of failure that distinguishes the successful. It is their refusal to be defeated by it. Be that person. Be resilient. Understand this truth as I have come to know it. Your dreams are not merely possible. They are inevitable if you possess the resilience to see them through. Additionally, there is the influence of self-belief. Within the core of every triumphant individual lies a force so potent and unfaltering that it becomes the bridge between dreams and their realization. This force, dear reader, is self-belief. It is the quiet architect of all enduring success, the invisible catalyst behind every skyscraper, innovation, and empire. Built by human hands. Doubt, however, is a cunning thief. It does not scream or demand. It whispers, sowing quiet seeds of hesitation and allowing a garden of inaction to grow where once dreams flourished. I have witnessed men of extraordinary intellect paralyzed by uncertainty, while others of modest ability ascended to unimaginable heights solely because they believed. Consider the story of Orville and Wilbur Wright. These were not individuals born into wealth or privilege. They were bicycle mechanics fueled by an obsession that bordered on madness, the dream of flight. During an era when humanity had only known the ground beneath their feet, they dared to look skyward and proclaim, "We shall rise." And rise they did, not only through the air, but also above the ridicule they faced. Their belief in themselves was so strong and unwavering that gravity could not hold them back. Let this serve as your reminder. No ridicule, no rejection, no failure can defeat someone who believes. Self-belief is the foundation of all riches, achievements, and power. Before a single dollar is earned, or a brick laid, belief must be planted in the mind. It must take root and grow until it becomes unshakable. Do not wait for evidence. Evidence follows belief, not the other way around. The Wright brothers did not wait for someone to demonstrate that flight was possible. They became the proof. You too must move forward with unwavering boldness, recognizing that your belief is the magnet attracting results into your life. Understand this: your mind operates as a workshop. Whatever you continually feed it, your subconscious will shape into reality. Thoughts become things. Desires, when infused with faith, turn into destiny. But doubt? Doubt is the silent assassin. It masquerades as logic, disguising itself as humility while whispering, "Be realistic." And in following this voice, dreams are buried before they ever take flight. Build your inner bastion of belief. Protect it fiercely and nourish it daily. Speak to yourself as someone who expects greatness, not just as one who hopes for it. Affirm your capabilities. Visualize your successes. Act as if triumph is not merely possible, but inevitable. Remember, confidence is contagious. The world rewards the unwavering individual, not the uncertain one. When your self-belief solidifies, you will discover people, opportunities, and circumstances aligning as if by magic. Yet, it is no sorcery. It is the natural law of attraction at work. Commit this to memory. No individual can surpass the limits they impose upon themselves, and no person remains grounded when they believe with every fiber of their being that they were meant to soar. Your dreams are not founded upon money, connections, or luck. Instead, they are built upon the unshakable belief that you are deserving of them and capable of achieving them. I implore you to cultivate that belief now. Allow it to flourish freely within you. Let it overpower fear and silence the detractors within. For when you genuinely believe, deeply and unwaveringly, you will begin to witness the world conforming to your will. In this truth lies your power. In this principle lies your fortune. Believe, and the universe will respond in kind. Furthermore, pursue your passions unapologetically. Among all the forces that propel humanity to greatness, none is as potent or consuming as passion. It is the inner flame that refuses to be extinguished, regardless of how fierce the winds of adversity may blow. Passion transcends fleeting interests or passing desires. It stands as life's richest fuel, igniting ambitions, sustaining efforts, and compelling individuals to reach beyond mediocrity. In my lifetime, I have had the rare privilege of studying those who attained greatness against insurmountable odds. I can affirm without a doubt that the one characteristic they shared, the trait that distinguished them from the crowd, was a passion so intense it bordered on obsession. Mr. Edison once remarked, "I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun." Why? Because he was consumed by passion. He did not pursue electricity because it was expected of him. He engaged with it because it exhilarated his soul. Passion kept him awake while others rested. It drove his persistence when many others surrendered. I ask you now, what is your passion? What idea, craft, or vision captivates your imagination and stirs your blood such that you would pursue it even without applause and without financial reward? Identify that passion, for within its pursuit lies your purpose. Do not confuse passion with mere interest. Interests can be set aside. Passion cannot be ignored. Passion calls to you in quiet moments. It haunts your daydreams and urges you forward, irrespective of the cost. A person fueled by passion may lack experience or capital, but he is never truly pauper, for he possesses an abundance of energy. Energy directed with intent is the very essence of power. Consider Madame C.J. Walker, the daughter of former slaves. Born into poverty in the late 1800s, she worked as a washerwoman, earning less than $1 a day. Yet, she was passionate about beauty, dignity, and uplifting women. With that passion, she built an empire in the hair care industry, becoming America's first self-made female millionaire. Her story is not one of privilege, but one fueled by relentless purpose. Your passion must become your obsession, not in a destructive manner, but in a creative sense, where it occupies your thoughts, commands your attention, and propels you to action. The world does not reward half-hearted efforts. Mediocre pursuits simply lead to frustration. However, when you commit wholly to a calling that ignites your soul, The universe conspires to assist you. You must not wait for permission or seek validation from those who do not understand your fervor. True passion does not plead for applause. It demands expression. It does not await the right time. It creates the perfect opportunities. Allow trends to be followed by others, and let security be pursued by those who seek it. But you must chase what ignites your heart. The man walking in passion strides with power. He is not pushed. He is pulled by something beyond obligation. He is drawn by purpose. Remember, the man who flourishes is the one who listens to his soul's whispers and answers with audacity. Your passion is not random. It serves as a divine compass directing you toward your destiny. Ignoring it betrays the best within you, while honoring it awakens the giant that sleeps inside. Thus, do not hesitate. Fan the flame. Nurture that spark. Give yourself fully, fearlessly, and unapologetically to the pursuit that awakens you. Passion differentiates those who merely exist from those who truly live. Now, let's address the necessity of goal setting. Dreams alone are insufficient. The world is filled with dreamers, yet it is governed by those who dare to set goals. A dream serves as the seed, while a goal forms the root system that firmly anchors it into reality. A dream inspires, but a goal directs. A dream can elevate your spirits, while a goal provides your energy with purpose. You must understand, a goal without a plan is merely a wish, fleeting, intangible, destined to vanish with the morning dew. Wishes belong to the idle. Goals are the weapons of the resolute. Take, for example, Roger Bannister. Prior to 1954, it was widely believed that running a mile in under 4 minutes was beyond human capability. Even medical professionals warned that the human body would collapse under such pressure. Yet Mr. Bannister did not accept consensus. He focused on the goal and believed in its possibility. More importantly, he devised a plan. Every training session, every adjustment in form, and every ounce of discipline were not mere acts of randomness. They were steps along a clearly defined path. On that fateful day, Roger Bannister crossed the finish line in 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds, not only breaking records, but also shattering limiting beliefs. His story is not merely an athletic triumph. It serves as a reminder to every individual who dreams of more. Specific, measurable, and actionable goals harness the power to align reality with your aspirations. Let me ask you, what is your 4-minute mile? What impossible standard have others imposed upon you? What vision do you hold in your mind but have yet to bring into focus? A goal must be clear. Vague intentions yield vague results. If your aim is success, clearly define it. Do you wish to earn a particular amount of money, build a specific business, or master a certain skill? The more precise your aim, the greater your momentum. When the arrow knows its target, the archer can focus his aim. Break your goal down into smaller steps. This is where clarity transforms into strategy. What must be accomplished this week? Today? In the next hour? Each small task completed becomes a brick laid on the road to your dream. Do not overlook the importance of deadlines. A goal without a time frame is akin to a boat without a compass, drifting aimlessly. Deadlines instill a sense of urgency, a fire in the belly that separates dreamers from doers. Track your progress relentlessly. Be honest with yourself. Measure, adapt, and refine. The journey to success is seldom a straight line, but it favors the persistent. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Without goals, dreams remain distant fantasies, pleasant to ponder, but powerless to affect change in your life. Yet when a dream is tethered to purpose, carved into a goal, and backed by action, it becomes unavoidable. It manifests as your reality. The individual who documents their goals, devises a strategy, and lives each day in pursuit of their purpose becomes formidable, not to others, but to fear, mediocrity, and doubt. They become unstoppable. Begin setting precise goals today, not tomorrow, not next month. Take that first step, define the vision, set deadlines, map out steps, and act with urgency, aware that the clock is ticking. Ultimately, your life will either be a masterpiece of intention or a collage of wishes left unfulfilled. Goals transform dreams into powerful realities. Act now and claim the life waiting for you. Next, consider the importance of mastering your mind. As someone once said, "You are what you think about most." This simple yet profound truth underlies every success story, every tragedy, every triumph, and every downfall. It is not your education, your background, or even your current circumstances that shape your destiny. It is your mental attitude. Your mind serves as a workshop, with each thought acting as a tool. With those tools, you are either constructing the house of your dreams or building the prison of your doubts. Thoughts are tangible. They serve as the seeds for future events. The great industrialist, Henry Ford, captured this timeless principle when he stated, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right." Mr. Ford's genius did not originate on the assembly line. It arose from his mastery of thought. His vision was not shared by others. Many labeled him foolish and unqualified. Yet, he refused to operate within limits. He refused to feed his mind with doubt, transforming that mental attitude into the most powerful automotive empire of his time. If one person's mindset could rewrite the rules of industry, imagine what your own mind could achieve. If only you believed. Your mindset shapes your trajectory. Let me reiterate. The path you tread is not dictated by the economy, competitors, fate, luck, or the approval of others. It is shaped by the dominant thoughts you permit to reside in your mind. You must choose today a firm, unyielding choice to guard your mind as a fortress. Cultivate positivity, foster optimism, and develop unshakable self-confidence, not as abstract concepts, but as daily practices. The mind resembles a garden, and thoughts function as seeds. If you do not plant flowers, weeds will naturally take root. If you do not nurture empowering beliefs, negativity will invade and smother your potential. Negative thinking breeds failure. It paralyzes action, amplifies issues, and minimizes possibilities, transmuting small setbacks into formidable obstacles. On the other hand, positive thinking opens doors. It cultivates solutions where none seem available. It attracts opportunity, commands respect, and fortifies perseverance, transforming ordinary individuals into giants. However, remember, this is not blind optimism. It is not denying problems exist. It is a habitual focus on solutions. It involves asking better questions and viewing setbacks as setups for comebacks. It encapsulates the unwavering belief that you are greater than any challenge that arises. You must take control of your thoughts. Do not allow your surroundings to dictate your mental state. Do not permit the opinions of others to corrode your self-belief. You alone are the guardian of your inner world. The thoughts you dwell upon become your beliefs, emotions, and actions. Here lies the truth. Every great achievement begins in the mind of an individual who defies mediocrity. That individual could very well be you. Start today. Begin with awareness. Monitor your internal dialogue. Listen to your self-talk. When you identify thoughts framed in terms of limits, reframe them. Replace fear with faith, doubt with determination, and "I can't" with "How can I?" Write affirmations reflecting the person you intend to become. Speak them aloud. Meditate on them. Embody them. And observe how your outer world begins to shift in response to your inner transformation. Your thoughts, beliefs, and attitude are your greatest resources. Neither your bank account nor your network are immune to loss, but your mental attitude belongs solely to you. It cannot be taken from you, only surrendered by choice. Therefore, I implore you to wield that power wisely. Build your days upon a foundation of courage and conviction. Train your mind to seek the good, find the lessons, and pursue goals. Let your mental attitude become an ally in your ambition. For once you achieve this, nothing can hinder your progress. Your destiny is shaped not by circumstance, but by decisions. The most crucial decision you can make is to master your thoughts and direct them with intention. From this moment forward, let your mental attitude exude purpose, power, and unshakable belief. The world bends to the will of a focused mind. Start here, and greatness will unavoidably follow. Now, let's delve into the significance of embracing continuous learning. Learning acts as the bridge from your current state to your ultimate aspirations. It is the golden pathway that transports you from present circumstances to the fulfillment of your deepest ambitions. No individual ever ascended to greatness by accident. They learned their way there. The most successful people in the world, those who shaped industries, built empires, and left enduring legacies, share one common characteristic: they are lifelong learners. Take Andrew Carnegie, a man I became well acquainted with. Born into poverty and equipped with minimal formal education, Mr. Carnegie could have easily used his situation as an excuse, but he chose a different path. He committed himself to learning, not just once or occasionally, but every single day. He studied people, systems, finance, communication, and strategy. Every book read, every conversation held, and every experience lived was a lesson. He transformed knowledge into capital and capital into influence, ascending from steel mills to philanthropy. His success stemmed from his insatiable desire to grow. Carnegie grasped a timeless truth. Knowledge is not merely power, it is potential power. It only becomes transformational through action. And this, my friend, is your invitation. You must become a student of life, today, tomorrow, and perpetually. Do not let comfort or past victories deceive you. The person who ceases to learn begins to decline. Complacency, after all, is the silent killer of progress. The world is in constant flux. Industries evolve, technologies shift, and ideas arise. If you do not adapt alongside these changes, you will fall behind. I urge you to commit to daily improvement, not sporadically or only during crises, but as a lifestyle. Each day, endeavor to grow in skill, wisdom, and understanding. Read a chapter, study a mentor, reflect on your experiences, test new ideas, and challenge old beliefs. Education is the currency of achievement. It cannot be stolen, does not lose value, and multiplies when utilized. Invest in your knowledge relentlessly, not just in institutions, but in yourself. Every hour devoted to learning is a seed cultivated for future opportunities. Your personal growth is not separate from your success. It drives it. A stronger mind results in a clearer vision. Broader knowledge sharpens your decision-making, and deeper wisdom amplifies your impact. Remember, your most valuable asset is not your income, position, or possessions. It is your capacity to learn and grow. Protect it and nurture it above all else. Today, embark on your journey of intentional learning, not out of obligation, but because you can. Every page you read and every lesson you absorb brings you closer to the life you envision. Learning is not merely preparing for success. It is success in action. Step onto that bridge, cross it with purpose, and meet the person you are destined to become. Next, consider adaptability, your greatest strength. One of the most important truths I have discovered and wish to share with you is this: change is life's only constant. Regardless of who you are or where you start, life will challenge you with the unexpected. Plans will go awry, circumstances will shift, and the winds will change direction. When that occurs, your success will not hinge on intelligence, connections, or resources. It will depend on your adaptability. The individual who learns to adjust becomes invincible. He does not fear change, he harnesses it. He does not resist disruption, he reads it. He perceives not chaos, but opportunity. This is the mental attitude you must cultivate to elevate yourself. Take, for instance, Thomas Watson, the founder of IBM. Watson did not embark on his journey with computers. The concept of a computing giant was foreign to him in the early years. Nevertheless, Mr. Watson possessed something more valuable than a single idea: vision and the flexibility to adapt that vision as the world evolved. He recalibrated his strategy multiple times, sometimes in response to setbacks and at other times during market demands. Each adjustment unveiled new opportunities, eventually allowing him to build one of history's most illustrious corporations. Watson's journey is not solely a story of business mastery. It illustrates what occurs when an individual embraces change instead of fearing it. This principle embodies power. Train yourself to welcome change. Release the desire for certainty. Instead, anchor your belief in the notion that no matter what, you will respond with resilience. Adaptability does not mean abandoning your goals. It means adjusting your methods. Your destination remains intact, yet the route may bend, curve, or ascend, and that is perfectly acceptable. Resisting change leads to stagnation, breeding frustration, fear, and ultimately failure. But when you embrace change enthusiastically, you unlock growth opportunities. Each disruption transforms into a doorway, each shift serving as a stepping stone. Adaptability fuels innovation, allowing the mind to conceive new solutions. The most notable breakthroughs throughout history were not birthed in stability, but in necessity. They were forged amid change. I encourage you to begin cultivating adaptability today. View each unexpected event as an opportunity to test your creativity. When plans collapse, ask, what can I create from this situation? When markets shift, ponder, how can I bring value here? The person who adapts becomes indispensable. He is trusted, sought after, and always ahead of the curve. Most importantly, he becomes resilient. He does not crumble under pressure. Instead, he bends, pivots, and moves forward with newfound wisdom. Cultivate adaptability as your ally. Strengthen this muscle daily. In doing so, you will discover that no change can overcome you, as you are always evolving. This essence encapsulates lasting success and begins with the willingness to adapt. Ideas without action are devoid of power. Action transforms potential into reality. Reflect on every successful entrepreneur who capitalized on their ideas immediately. Swift action creates momentum, opportunity, and tangible outcomes. Hesitation breeds doubt. Action fosters clarity and confidence. Act now. Rest assured that your dreams will remain dreams until you take deliberate steps toward them. There is tremendous power in immediacy. Use today as the catalyst for your journey, recognizing that every significant achievement begins with someone taking that first brave step. Will you choose to wait for one day, or will today be your day one? The decision rests solely in your hands. Choose wisely. Choose action. Choose to start right now.